bit of Ethiopian food today. Getting that Ethiopian. It's good, man. I imagine this is how Peter Crouch felt, towering over defenders. Alright, I got a quick lunch break, so let's break down what I'm eating and what I'm watching. I got myself a bit of Ethiopian food. Now, that looks pretty healthy to me. Bit of salad, spinach, rice, meat, things like that. A lot of vegetables there. And then we got another episode of The Last Dance. Now, sometimes I'll just watch this on my lunch break because this stuff is so inspiring. I love Michael Jordan. I love this series. And it just gives you like a little bit of pent up, like, because it'll just like hype me up. The Last Dance is one of my faves. So this is great. I'm re-inspired over the lunch break, and now I'll head out again, and on my walk I'll just constantly have inspiration fed to me. So like, for example, this, all right? I got John Rockefeller. It's like a motivational talk from this podcast I listened to called Founders. There's something else I was listening to before from the founder of Patagonia. I just constantly have people that have built things. It could be athletes, could be business people, could be just anyone motivational. This stuff will always be playing in my ears, so I have that constant fuel throughout the day. Because especially when you're like me, right? You're kind of on a lonely journey. Aww. You don't have people surrounding you all the time to give you motivation. People that are like-minded, okay? So when I'm wearing my AirPods in my ear, it's always like a constant, you know, I have great people that have become billionaires, people that have become amazing athletes, people that have become really successful and happy in their lives, always feed me inspiration in my ears. And that is what continues to keep me motivated, not just 9 to 5, but before 9 and after 5 as well. So that's just what it is, man. Woo! I'm also just pulling out that coffee. After lunch, I'll get that coffee in and I'll put it in the freezer for like 15-20 minutes, and now I have an ice cold coffee. Guys, I'm just on my way to the field. What would you prefer? Would you prefer the grass over there? Or would you prefer the 4G over there? Hitting this ball right now because I need to get it. I need to get this ball pumped. And it's been a while since I last used this ball. I think it's been over a year because I left it in Australia. So let's see if it works. We're just gonna have to leave it where it is because I need to train. Nice field though for today's session. We're gonna go over there. Good to see. Now, it is Tuesday and you got the beach volleyball people on the left and you got football people here that have taken the field today. Damn it. I guess I have to just do my training in this little corner here. I think we'll be good. Let's see. And as we're here, let's get into today's training session. Today's session is going to be something a bit different, something I haven't done yet in this 100-day challenge, a 2-player training. This is only the second time in a number of weeks that I'm doing a proper football session, but I have to say it was a lot of fun, so let's go. Before the session began, I did my usual isometric calf routine, including holds and foam rolling. You've seen me do this before, so I made a quick time lapse of it. I have to get my Achilles warmed up and ready for the work ahead. Then I got into my activation exercises, and since today involves a lot of running, something my body isn't quite used to yet, it's even more important to activate properly to avoid injury. So you'll see me doing these lunges, these frog hops, kneeling bends, leg swings, and these other movements, okay? So these are essential in getting my body prepared for the high volume work ahead. Then came the running warm-up. For the running portion today, we did 40-meter efforts, similar to what I did on day 79, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But we did a few tweaks. This time, I did 6 reps at 70%, 4 reps at 80%, and then I finished it off with 4 20-meter acceleration efforts, working up to 100% by the final reps. And the idea here was to ease my hamstrings, those hammies, bulletproof, no, not yet, back into intense football work, prepping for the session to come. Then we got into the beloved football session. Come on guys, football. So after the running warm-up, I was waiting for my training partner to arrive, and he wasn't coming. So while waiting, I kept myself busy with some ball work, focusing on the fundamentals with these beautiful balls that we got here. So I started with the one-touch passing against the wall. 30 in a row was my goal. My right foot was solid, but my left foot kept failing me, okay, kept coming short. I'd hit 15 or 20 passes before I'd mess up. It'd hit the shoe or go out of the line, okay, and I just had this 1 meter zone I wanted to keep getting it into. So that's all right. These little challenges keep me focused and sharp, but once I finally got 30 clean passes in a row, I moved on to 2-touch passing. and just working on the basics while I waited, getting my body used to this ball work after all the time off and away with the ball, but slowly coming back. Then my training partner Jamali, you arrived, bro. I haven't seen you in like a year. Old teammate of mine. All right, we caught up for a bit and then we jumped straight into some one-touch drills, and there's something so satisfying. Guys, listen to this. Something so satisfying about the rhythm of one-touch passing. It's like music when you get it right. After that, we increased the distance a bit, working on passing to the wing and crossing the ball, but we kept it simple, just getting some reps in to build volume in the legs, nothing crazy here. Jamali had his own team training later, so we only had about 15-20 minutes together, and once he left, I rounded off the football session with some finishing drills, nothing too intense, just focused on getting in total about 30 minutes of football volume in, which is just all part of the rehab. So after the football, moving to the gym. Thankfully, it wasn't too crowded in the gym today, so I could record this properly. I started with the running tech isometric hold before moving to the main part of the session, where the key exercises today were single leg calf raises on the leg press machine. Okay, just doing our calves, and then Nordic isometric holds with perturbations. So I'm holding a 5 kilogram plate and doing quick presses to train these fast hamstring contractions. Okay, important for preventing injury. Single leg press. Then we did the supine cable hip flexion. And then my favorite exercise, or maybe my least favorite exercise, because I hate doing them, but I know it gets good results. These are the dumbbell Bulgarian split squats, guys. Yeah, it's tough, but it really feels like it's working me every time. I wrapped up the gym session, pushed out the last rep, and called it a day. It was a solid session. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about the progress I'm making. Slow progress, but it's progress. And that's it for today's session. Alright guys, well, we just finished the workout for today. Football workout, gym workout, all done. It's been about almost 3 hours today. I like to do football, and then I like to do the gym session right after, because I don't like waiting around. Tougher, mentally it's tougher because you got to stay focused for longer, but I just prefer doing one big block, you know what I mean? The thing is, if I don't do legs after the football, I gotta like wait and then do it later, or do it in the morning, and then I have to warm up all over again and make sure, you know, I'm good and physically warm, and it's just like, I don't want to do that. Good session. I got some good volume in the legs now. I spent a good 30-35 minutes on feet, so I'm really happy about that, because we've gone from like literally 10 minutes to 20 to 35. So I think next session we'll do a little bit longer, and it's going to make me really happy, because then I can finally join in a team properly. Man, it's been slow, but look, let's not talk about that. This is a 100-day challenge after all, and we are going to go through challenges. Let's close this off by looking at the beautiful official World Cup ball. I got given one of these for free actually when I was in New York City. There was like an Adidas sponsored event, and they were just giving them away for free. And that final, what a final that was. Can you remember a better match? I can't think of one. Guys, 100-day challenge is a wrap. We're gonna come with more inspiration for you guys tomorrow. Peace. Watching my friend that I just trained with. So you can see we were training with Jamali there in the middle. Good way to cap off the day after football and a gym session is come here and watch some teams train. Maybe one of them I can join. This one's not too bad actually. I'd say it's like pretty much a semi-pro level, this one.